Book number 5. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. There are several types of people. First type are careless people who, having received earnings, squander them right and left. Second type are people who hide their money under the pillow or are afraid to squander it. As a result, they are either robbed, money depreciates, or a person saves up without investing anywhere and without buying anything. Third type are people who increase their wealth and live for their own pleasure. In order to be among the third people, a person needs time and knowledge. Everyone has plenty of time. Others use it to gain and apply knowledge, while others waste it on meaningless things. You can also learn in different ways. You can just learn new things and memorize them, or you can train your mind. You can try to figure out how to develop an idea so that it works even better. All successful people adhere to the 7 rules of enrichment. Rule 1 is to start replenishing your wallet. Whatever your earnings, you need to save 1/10, i.e. 10% for accumulation. If at the same time you have debts, then 2/10 of your earnings you must equally divide among all to whom you owe. As a result, you should have 70% left, which you can spend on home improvement, family, and necessary needs. If you are not in debt, then you can save more than 10% of your income, but you should not save more than is reasonable. Know how to save money and do not be afraid to spend money enjoying life. And if you stick to this method, you will soon find that your wallet starts to replenish itself. Rule 2 is to control your expenses. There are people with different levels of earnings, but it turns out that a person who receives $10,000 has no money at the end of the month, just like a person who receives $3,000. This is because our needs grow with our income. Examine your spending habits and you will surely discover expenses that can be cut or eliminated entirely. Plan your budget. To do this, make a list for yourself, in which you include primary and vital needs, for the solution of which 9/10 of your income will be enough, or less, depending on how much you save for savings. Be sure you really want to spend the money you have worked so hard for on a game before you buy it, such as a Sony PlayStation disc. Rule 3. Increase wealth. As soon as you accumulate a certain amount of money, you must make sure that the money starts to work and generate income. You can either lend them at a certain percentage or invest in goods or services that you then sell or provide and earn even more money. Rule 4. Protect your wealth from loss. If you want to invest, you should ask for advice not from your relatives or acquaintances, but from people who are already doing this. Otherwise, you will simply lose money on faulty advice from people who do not understand anything about it. Also, do not chase big money while risking losing everything. Let your income be small but safe. In the event that you have a large amount of cash, you will certainly have relatives or friends who ask you to lend them to them so that they can start their own business. And here you have to be extremely careful. Before lending money, you should carefully question them about what they are planning to open. And do they have experience and knowledge of this? Otherwise, by giving them money, you may never see it again, and all your efforts to accumulate it will be in vain. Therefore, if you are not sure that you will get even more money from them, feel free to refuse them. And you should not feel guilty when you are told that it is a pity for you to lend them. Rule 5. Turn your home into a profitable business. If you don't own your own home and rent an apartment for $1,000, then it's better to take out a mortgage and pay the same $1,000. However, in this case, each payment will reduce the amount of your debt and over time, you can pay it off. Rule 6. Secure income for the future. You should secure income for the future in advance. This will enable you to enjoy your old age with dignity and make sure that after your death your family does not need anything. You must plan your investments in such a way that they remain profitable for years to come. A variety of real estate, securities, or collectibles are suitable for this. Rule 7. Improve your earning skills. You should have the desire to learn something new every day and achieve your goals, even if it takes a long time. If you set yourself a long-term goal, then follow it systematically every day. For example, when learning something new, you need to sit through a lesson every day. If you skip one day thinking that tomorrow you will do 2 lessons at once, then there will probably come a time when you will skip days again and again until you give up on this matter altogether. If you are fully enthusiastic about your work, then sooner or later, your efforts will be rewarded. This will be either with an increase in salary, or in the case of a business, with an increase in profits. Every day a person, of any profession, must improve his work. Doctors share experiences with colleagues, merchants look for better products, and creative individuals enjoy experimenting with working methods and tools. And when you say that someone was lucky at something, you simply did not see the aspirations and efforts that a person put in to achieve his goal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.